kind of tear consecutive games in terms of where he's made away at 12 RBI in that time. An all-star. Congratulations to him, and we are welcome. Benintendi, first and foremost, congratulations.
Yeah, just yesterday there was a team meeting, and he called us all together.
Don't take very much.
Right there at the clubhouse.
You on?
What was your initial reaction?
What map you on?
I'm on
I did not.
French map.
You know, my reactions don't vary much.
I'm setting up my
This is something
forecast.
that's pretty exciting, and I'm glad to be a part of.
Yeah, you were a very even-keeled
I'll show you how
guy,
to
Andrew, which
start
bodes well for you
the
at the plate. Obviously, on a tear-reaching base in 19 consecutive games, we know the numbers. I know you guys don't like to talk about your personal stats, but you are some kind of locked in. What worked?
I think just staying with my approach and swinging at good pitches. Taking my walks when I can, and just hitting it where it's pitched and hitting it all over the field.
Being an all-star is something that I think a lot of guys would love to be a part of. Coming out in this game when you're a little kid watching the all-stars is something that you aspire to. Is this something that you wanted to do ever since you kind of picked up a baseball and started playing this great game?
Yeah, definitely. It's something that, like you said, you grow up watching, and definitely dream about being a part of it one day and hoping. And now that it's finally here and I get to be a part of it, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And, catching up with some old teammates, meeting some new guys, and just enjoying all the atmosphere and everything that goes along with it.
Yeah, that actually leads me to my next question, Andrew. Is there anybody that you're really looking forward to kind of just picking their brain or sharing a clubhouse with, having a conversation with?
Not anybody in particular for the most part, but I'd love to see Devers and Bogey, some of my teammates in the past. I haven't seen them in a long time, and shoot, I might have to pick Devers' brain again.
Hi, Ray.
So I can learn a thing or two.
Yeah, certainly a great season for him. He's starting at third for the American League. Take me a little bit through this Royals season, if you will, Andrew. Obviously a team that has a good core group of guys, some great veteran leadership like yourself, some really young core in terms of Bobby Witt Jr. What have you noticed from this club?
Yeah, you said it. I mean, it's a very young team with a lot of talent. They've come in here and worked hard every single day. And it's fun to be a part of. I mean, to see guys like Bobby Witt and Jay Melendez.
Good.
Among others too. I mean, the whole pitching staff.
I'm trying the dried corn out.
To see them get better and keep working. And if they have any questions for me, definitely tell them not to hesitate, come up and ask. Obviously we're not where we want to be right now, but I think this team has
$36,591 worth of dry corn.
By example, not a rah-rah guy.
That wasn't full. It's only 23,000 liters.
Speaks when spoken to. Do you see yourself as a leader in that clubhouse, or do you just kind of wait for guys to approach you?
Yeah, more.
60,000 liters of corn in there.
You won't see me doing too much rah-rah stuff, but there's a time and place for that, and I'll definitely be up there doing that when the time comes. But I definitely think that I lead by example, just showing up every day and then working hard and getting my work in and playing the game the right way.
Yeah, that absolutely speaks for you. I want to talk about your teammate in Whit Merrifield. This is a guy that we're going to have in modern day Pioneer fan in the lineup 515 consecutive days, I want to say. And he has a little bit of a toe issue, but it's a big super double hitter today. What do you need in the lineup?
Hi, Austin. Pretty good, Wild Style. How you doing today? Hey, Brian.
Challenge as a working single mom.
You know, I felt like I couldn't.
Got my corn dryer going, Miss Wild Style.
I was working 3 jobs just to make ends meet. I had $30,000 in debt. So if I were to make the minimum payments on my credit card debt, it would take me 40 years to pay off.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to get out of debt by myself.
National Debt Relief negotiated with my creditors and reduced my debt by half. National Debt Relief can significantly reduce the amount you owe.
I'm good, hon. Thank you. It's gonna get hot here today and supposed to have bad weather tonight.
Customer service department was fantastic.
It really felt like National Debt Relief was on my side.
Oh, no bad weather now?
You need someone to tell you, here's the start line, here's the finish line. National Debt Relief got me out of debt.
I feel like I'm in control again. I feel like I'm taking my life back.
You have a text message.
See, we have a corn dryer.
NationalDebtRelief.com to find out how.
Yep, I'm on my ps5. Yep, this is 4 times map. Oh yeah, I got AC.
I wish that Shaq was my real life big brother.
Turns out some wishes do come true. You'll never know. And it turns out that Joe is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for more than 60 years. For a great one, 60 years of quality coverage for Joe.
Ever notice how stiff clothes can feel rough on your skin? There's some
Nope.
clothes that are gentle.
This is for propane.
Try Downy Free and Gentle. Downy will soften your clothes without dyes or fumes. The towel wash with Downy is softer and gentler on your skin. Try Downy Free and Gentle. The signs of shine. Lightning fast with ultra durable, super hydrophobic results. Mother's CMX line of car care products. The ultimate signs of shine.
Do you want to watch more live games? You want to watch more live games? Let's go live inside the park.
Hey, Miss Quinn, how are you doing?
Break down on your favorite baseball analysts.
See it? Throw it. Now you get back. Look how he fought to get to that.
Then you want to watch MLB tonight.
You couldn't have scripted a better night of baseball.
I got my corn dryer going, Mrs. Quinn.
You have a text message.
And before we get into the Rizzo report, I want to let you guys know that in fact Whit Merrifield's streak of playing in 953 games has in fact been a heavy. He split doubleheader today, and he is not in the starting lineup. What an unbelievable run. He's dealing with a toe injury.
It's under 82 Square Studios.
Today, but congratulations are in order for the Contreras brothers, both Wilson and William Contreras named to the National League All-Star
Lizard Tank Logistics. And I got the 300,000 liter trailer today, came out today too.
The first brothers to start alongside one another in an All-Star game since
Universal Lizard Logistics.
Yeah, big tanker. You can put propane in it.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Where do you fill it up at?
You go to the tanks and buy the propane.
Oh, by the long tank?
Yeah,
Put down?
it says buy, and it fills it up.
Same league in the same year. We talked about Sandy Jr. and Roberto. We talked about Joe
See?
and Dom DiMaggio, Dixie, and Harry
300,000 liter
and Walker
scissors.
in 1942 and 43. Congratulations to Julio Rodriguez, the
It's in there.
named to the All-Star game. Not surprisingly, the 21-year-old
It's under 82 Square Studios.
Juan Soto
Lizard Logistics.
The only other two Mariners to be elected to an All-Star game at 21 or younger, I bet you could guess, Ken Griffey Jr. and Alex.
182,000 liters.
If you ask me, J-Rod, 15 home runs, 21 stolen bases as a shot to join Mike Trout as the only rookies to post a 30-30 season. After struggling in April, Rodriguez is batting .294 with 15 home runs, 41 runs scored in 66 games since the start of May. And not only is he a first-time All-Star, there's 29 others that are first-time All-Stars this season. In 8 of the last 9 Midsummer Classics, we've seen at least 30 first-timers. C.J. Cron, in his 9th big league season, makes the squad, joining Albert Pujols. Remember, he broke in with the Halos. Pujols was the mainstay at first base. Congratulations to the Rockies, C.J. Cron. Former first overall picks finally breaking through. Anthony Swanson, free agent to be, makes his first All-Star game, and Byron Buxton, who has 23 home runs in 67 games, he also makes his first Midsummer Classic. Some other news and notes on this 2022 All-Star rosters. The Yankees, well, they have 6 All-Stars. You would believe that, considering they're the best team in all of baseball, certainly in the American League. It's the most of any team. 28 of 66 players on the rosters are internationally born. Hey, this is a global game. 42.4% internationally born. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the first Bahamian-born All-Star. Mike Trout.
Yeah, look under a lizard, Brian. That's where it's at. You have it, don't you, Ronnie? That big tank?
I just picked it up, yeah.
Yep.
Time to play MLB Quick Pick, presented by BetMGM. Chris, let's talk about the biggest matchup of tonight's slate, the Mets and the Braves. Max Scherzer was funny last time out, coming off the IL. He struck out 11 on just 79 pitches in his return from the injured list. Today's question is, how many strikeouts will he record tonight against the defending champs? Now, Max Fried, who also could be an All-Star if he's not already, he's going tonight for the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, I think he did make the you know about Scherzer?
They have another one in the morning plus just like a couple days ago. I can't find it anymore.
It's still there. It's been there for a while. It's under. Hey, Biggie. I'm doing good, Biggie. How about yourself?
Peterson, you know, you got to wonder a little bit about him. Then that's
5%.
So this is a
He's never going to fill the trailer up to my level.
For the corn dryer, Groot?
But you know, Scherzer, listen, he's a big game pitcher. You know, he also plays one because he didn't pitch great last year in the postseason when they didn't go in Game 6 with the dead on. You know, he'll go more than the 79 pitches. I think he'll probably go 7 innings tonight. So I will say probably, I'm going to say...
The corn dryer come out today. And you need the corn dryer to help with the propane. I mean, the propane help with the corn dryer.
I'll say 8 would be the number for Scherzer tonight, not the 11. But it's a very interesting series. It's the first time this year the Mets have played the Braves in Atlanta. They have 2 more trips. They play the Braves in main games in August. We will talk to Tim Britton here, the athletic on the Mets in this scenario. And a matter of time, we're going to do that next. So we look forward to it with the Mets and the Braves in a big 3-game series. That follows here.
You take the propane out of there and back it over here.
There's a highway that stretches across the 93 days of summer. Where worship
You sell it for the corn dryer. There's a corn dryer. See, it needs propane.
Side effects such as sexual dysfunction. Nutrafol is a drug-free natural supplement that gives me my hair, my health, and my confidence back. Get ready at Nutrafol.com. This is an important message.
You got 57,000 liters of corn, 49,000 liters of propane, and 3,618 liters of dried corn.
Plant with additional benefits available that are simply not
covered under Medicare Parts A and B. That's right, there are people on Medicare but don't have a Medicare Part C plan, which covers everything in Part A and Part B, plus extra benefits in Medicare Part C. Here's the good news. If you're on Medicare, you can call even if you called last year. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, call to speak with a licensed insurance agent during this special enrollment period. You don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically, so call now for your free 2022 no-obligation Medicare benefits review. Just call 800-708-9015. 800-708-9015. This is an important message for everyone on Medicare.
Ouch.
Today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now because there may be plans with additional benefits available that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B. That's right, there are people on Medicare but don't have a Medicare Part C plan, which covers everything in Part A and Part B, plus extra benefits in Medicare Part C. Here's the good news. If you're on Medicare, you can call even if you called last year. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, call to speak with a licensed insurance agent during this special enrollment period. You don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically, so call now for your
Hey, Case Boy. Welcome to the stream.
benefits review. Just call 800-708-9015. 800-708-9015. This is a charged lemonade from Panera, and it's a force of nature. A delicious boost of plant-based coffee from guarana and green coffee extract. Enjoy these and more when you join Panera's unlimited tip club. The Sport Clips MVP haircut spray is now better than ever. It's our signature scent of hottest in town. A 7-point massaging shampoo and neck and shoulder. Oh yeah, only at Sport Clips.
Baseball's best are headed to Hollywood. MLB Network is celebrating tomorrow's rising stars with the first step of the MLB draft. And today's biggest heroes.
It's fun to be part of these festivities and to be out here, you know? It's just a lot of fun. Drinking up Truco thing.
Coverage begins Sunday on MLB Network.
Here we go now.
Yeah, it's
Atlanta, starting a big series there at QS Park. Down in Georgia, we look forward to the Mets in Atlanta now the rest of the way. There should be good races.
yeah, it's regular scissors, yeah.
August, when they play basically 9 times in a 10-day period, will be very significant, and the Mets then will go to Atlanta to close the year, and that could be fun too. Tim Britton covers them.
Got U.S. flag, German flag, Brazil flag.
The Mets are 19 and 16, and the Braves 20-8 run here. And to me, I'm not so sure if I was a Met fan, I'd be that worried about it. You know, they were due to cool off a little bit. They've had a million injuries. Obviously, Scherzer on the ground. You know, now Marte McCann. Yeah, I don't expect them to calm down a little bit. So, although they have lost a lot, big part of their lead, if I was a Met fan and it's Atlanta, I would not be panicking too much. Let's get your take on that first.
Let me hear.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what your perspective is as a Mets fan. You know, sequencing matters to fans.
Ronnie was visiting with you and his mother like to be on the national dedicated circuit.
Despite Jacob DeGrom not making a single start for them, they ever would jump on that.
He's on Xbox. Can he get on that with being on Xbox?
It's not so much the Mets' fault. It's not a Mets' last year so much as it is the Braves playing just out of their minds for more than a month. You mentioned 29-8.
I got that Sport Times map, Brian.
So the Mets have held their own. I think the question in terms of panicking if you're a Mets fan is you worry about the sustainability of their offensive level. You know, they're going to Atlanta and play a team that scores about the same number of runs per game. Right, for 4.78.
Yes, I'm on Xbox. I have a dedicated server, a national dedicated server that I pay for.
Oh.
The Mets' offensive approach is more move the line, pass the baton, singles, occasional double. It's kind of it's more in line with like the 2015 Royals, and we just haven't seen a team with that kind of offensive approach have the kind of success the Mets had in April and May. But it's really worked though. It hasn't as much as you would.
Hey, look how that works, Brian.
Well, they have played a lot of Nationals, a lot of Rockies. a lot of Arizona. They played Oakland. I mean, you know, they have played some. They actually lost the one series of the Cubs. They haven't played a lot of quality opponents. I don't think that's that big a deal. They also lost to the Dodgers 2 out of 3 too. So they lost a couple series. But I mean, listen, they are going to be there in the end. I do think the Mets today could use another bat. You know, they don't get a ton of production out of their catching spot. You know, their DH is what it is. Canada's a good player, but you know, not a huge player. Basketball has a hit a lot. You know, Lindor's
okay.
he got a lot on the ice, but he's a lot very up and down. You get the point. They could use another big bomber in the middle of that lineup. Let's get your take on that.
Yeah, the number 5 spot has kind of been a revolving door for them since the start of the season. You know, Alonso and Lindor and Alonso in the 3-4 spots have been the anchors of the lineup, in particular Alonso. In a lineup that doesn't have a lot of power, the guy who can change the game from one swing. And then the number 5 spot you started with Eduardo Escobar, a guy who's hit, you know.
Now I'll have to write that down on my.
Haven't shown it this year, and admittedly drafted behind him.
I'd write that down.
Really struggled at third base, but then Jeff McNeil has done well offensively. He's looking quick lately, but he's not, you know, prototypical fifth place hitter, but not falling ballpark. So, you know, you talk about people being at the end. It really means there's nobody for any member. You know, anyone playing any position in that spot for them. You got right now. It talks about Franklin City, Baltimore, the Orioles might be in the final race now themselves. Those are the kinds of things we would think about. You know, give some protection to Alonso and have, you know, another 25-30 run potential guys who the lineup that might like to spend.
The one thing I do like about the Mets, Timmy, is the idea they got rid of Romboz. I mean, Saturday night is a perfect example. They had no business running.
Okay.
Third baseman Romboz, then an atrocious defensive play, bad base running. I mean, there's very little that loss that Miami had. That's the kind of way the game had against Cincinnati. I know the Mets are terrible, but the Reds came out and swept Taylor, so they, you know, had a good weekend. But they game had in Cincinnati in the 9th inning with the tie scenario against Strickland with the ball down the left field. They do have a lot of karma, and you know, I do think there's a lot to that. It really began at the beginning of the year, and it's still carried over despite 19 and 16 in their last 35. Let's get your thoughts on that. Go ahead.
There's news on my post just find out that
various times over the course of the season. You know, there are a lot of teams that come out of it at the start of the season. The Mets have exploited those teams' mistakes around this season. They've been teammates that are getting the score down and they take advantage. You know, what the Marlins did on Saturday, what the Reds did on Wednesday night, when they got to the bottom part of that.
How you doing there, Miss Quinn, if you're still here?
They're good enough all around, and they're able to take advantage of other teams' mistakes on a consistent basis. And they've really, you know, every team talks about battling for 27 outs. The Mets have really done that over the course of the season. They've got several late game wins. You know, the one in Philadelphia where they came back from down 7-1 in the ninth inning really sticks out. But once you start to get those kinds of wins, it makes it easier to believe you're capable of them. That is snowballed in a good way for the Mets so far this season.
100%. I know Diaz has been wonderful. Are you okay with the Mets 7th and 8th inning down the road here?
It really depends on what they're going to get out of Trevor May. Back shortly after the All-Star break. He's kind of the guy who's penciled into that 8th inning role, but hasn't been out since the start of May. Drew Smith was really a revelation early in the season. Didn't give up a run into the middle of May. But he's a guy who hasn't thrown more than 40 innings in the Major League before, and hasn't thrown more than 50 in the season since 2017. So he's coming up on those limits already, and has struggled with the run ball a little bit of late. So I think the bullpen is another area, whether it's a late game arm that you can trust in the 7th or 8th inning, or just a left-handed arm joining Ronnie Rodriguez down there is probably another priority for them.
I think Brown is a significant factor. 2 rehab starts so far. How many more? When do we expect to see him in a rotation? I know he's doing 100 miles an hour, and you know you got to think he'll start off well. When do you think we'll see DeGrom as far as the Mets on the mound in a big game? What's your take on that?
Yeah, so his next rehab start is going to be this week at AAA. The first 2 were in Single A and Florida State League. There's going to be a AAA series reviews on Wednesday or Thursday of this week. And then it's going to be a little bit tricky for the Mets because every affiliate is on All-Star break next week. So there's no minor league game pitch in 5 days.
Hi, TNT.
Probably need one more after that. So whether that's in game at complex in Florida, but they figure out some way for him to base batters next week.
I'm good. How about yourself?
That first weekend after the All-Star break in San Diego is in town, or we get one more rehab start that weekend and come back, whether it's in the Yankees or that series in Miami, just pick the line.
Are you convinced that way start by start down right now with his history of injury.
I don't know how anyone gets
I just got done uploading some videos today on my YouTube.
Oh, awesome.
Those last season, the start of the year, leading some starts early with some different activations. So I think you kind of see him post for 5-6 starts in a row. He's really starting to feel confident that he's going to be there for the duration for the rest of the season.
All right, and the next scenario with the Braves here. You think the Braves, I wondered if the Mets inwardly, in their constitution, being in New York, basically, this has been ingrained in me because every time I go ahead there with the Braves, I never win. But do you think this group, with Buck running it, do you think they realize, and if they go toe-to-toe around to win the division, do you think they have it in them to do so?
I think DeGrom is the huge answer for obvious. It's so obvious it's not really an X factor. Like, if you look at the Raptors as they're currently constructed, probably like Atlanta a little bit more the rest of the season, the way they played, the way they played, since Cunha and Harrison second in the lineup. So, getting DeGrom back, having him as part of your rotation, making the switch from Trevor Williams and David Pearson to Jacob DeGrom is as big enough for any team to make in the month of July. It's the best getting a healthy Jacob DeGrom who's pitching the way he's pitched really since 2018. That it's hard not to get him in this division.
And I love the way they handled on Saturday with Keith. I'm a big Commanders guy. Now, I don't know if I consider him a Hall of Famer. He's more an intangible quality to him from a Hall of Fame perspective. But boy, I understand why. I'm usually not one who loves all these numbers retired for these local teams, but I get him. And his brother was a big star there, Gary. I love that. The Mets handled it well. Mr. Cohen handled it well. I love what I saw there on Saturday. The 50,000.
But the update will bring out, will make it go dust in the air.
Yeah, I love all the little details in the Mets.
To what dust in the air?
The corn dryer.
Like that, and often these things take place later than they should. Like the unveiling of the Tom Seaver statue.
I guess.
Yeah, John said.
Are you going to have an update on the corn dryer?
Yeah, it's going to go dust in the air. We just wanted to get it out.
Oh, we wanted to get it out?
Yeah. On console, and the update will make it go dust in here. Like it's drying.
Teammates from the 80s, but then the first guy from really the best era in Mets history in the 1980s to have his number retired. It was a great day for the Mets and their retired history on Saturday.
Yeah, it really was. Great job out here, Tim. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for a few minutes here today. Really appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. Thanks for having me.
You got it, Tim Britton of the Athletic on the Mets. Big series in Atlanta. We look forward to the big game.
Hey, Jody, how you doing?
That's here, 12:20. The Phillies and the Cardinals. We'll do a little fun with the picks and talk about this big game tonight. Stay with us.
Doing good. Going good.
Different home. We saw high commission investment products, right?
Nope. Fisher avoids them.
Well, you must get permission from trade.
Okay, then you probably sneak in some hidden and weird fees. Now, we structure our fees so we do better and clients do better. That might be like most of our clients come from other money managers. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
What are you doing in the car?
Planting beans and drying corn.
It encrypts your internet connection. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
I would never expect it.
And harvesting canola oats.
Thankfully, I registered and it was covered.
I saw the bill was over $1,200. My pay was $100 reduction.
As a mechanic, I always recommend my customers have crop protection. You never know when a breakdown can strike, and you need coverage. A broken AC that costs over $1,800, transmission over $3,000, and an engine over $4,000.
The large span of life also varies up to on claims. That is $3,500 that I have to money.
Call now and we'll upgrade you to an Endurance Elite membership free, with thousands of dollars in benefits and no extra cost. We offer affordable down payments, low monthly plans, and money back guarantee. So don't drop it another second on total protection.
What map are you on, Jody?
855-941-5720 for a free price quote. That's 855-941-5720.
Your record label is taking off.
but so is your sound engineer. You need to hire. Indeed you do. Indeed instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Welcome to the final straw. Game Remy versus Rehab.
Who's going to stand tall?
The final straw. New Sundays on ABC. It's free on Hulu. Yeah. Bad week to Brazil.
Hey, Growl.
Discovery Plus.
What?
50,000 episodes and all my favorite genres.
You want to take care of that guy?
Very specific.
There's something for
Let's
everyone.
play together.
Plus. Stream for just $4.99. This is a place for believers. And when they hit the stage in Los Angeles, they'll know why they've made it. The 2022 MLB Draft. Coverage begins Sunday at 6 on MLB Network.
What guy?
Time now for Dog's High Stakes games presented by Bennett. And because the Phillies and Rockies will play the finale of the 14th set later today in the St. Louis Meets upon the split. So today's question is, which side is
Look at how do I?
They said his name and ban him?
They don't. It said hide user.
Yeah, hide user.
Well, obviously, the Phillies are about time to probably get the
I got him.
starting pitcher, but the Cardinals played an important game yesterday. Phillies have played well against St. Louis in these last 7 games. They've won 4 out of the 6. It's a very important game tonight. Obviously, they don't play the rest of the year and the second series here. And obviously, St. Louis and Philadelphia at the end of the year could be fighting for a wild card spot. Remember,
The 4 times map?
it's not a playing game. It's season record, and the Phillies have already won that season series tie record 4 games to 2. Lose today. They still have won in the 4th.
I ban
I would take the Cardinals tonight, only because, as you said, you know me too well now after the last couple of years. I am not playing any baseball team on the road in the West. That I'm not doing under any stretch of the imagination. I am not doing
Alright, so you're taking,
Okay, good. I'll take the Cardinals.
alright, so you're taking Cardinals at +1.5. Now, this is not part of the high stakes event, but I want to ask you, who you think is the better odds in terms of getting into that final wild card spot in the National League? In terms of just straight up, does it have to be on the money line or anything like that? Who do you like in the final wild card?
I would take the Cardinals only because it's a important division. You know, the Phillies still on 6.
Now you're on Western Wilds, Jody.
They have a lot of games against the Nationals, but I would take the Cards because the Cards have those matchups with the Cubs, Pirates, and Cincinnati, and those are 3 bad teams, and the Phillies only have matchups with 1 bad team. So Milwaukee's not possible. So I think the Cardinals' schedule a little easier. They do play the Dodgers this week, but I would take St. Louis to win the wild card over Philadelphia. That's where I'm at.
Alright, I wanted to ask you this also with when you're in your conversation with Tim Brennan. The other day we had Buck Showalter on, and I asked him if he could hear the Braves' footsteps coming, and he said that very much sounds like a Chris Russo question. In your opinion, the Mets here, yeah, they did. In your opinion, should the Mets hear the Braves coming?
Well, I would think they would. They did have a 3-game lead a month and a half ago. Now it's down. So the Braves here, that's happening. We're going to go to the games to get versus. I mean, they're winning 1916 after the Braves.
Considering the collapse, and yeah, but considering the collapse last year, that's basically letting it at least for wire and then just, then do very well there at the end of the season. And ended up with a losing record when they could have been in the division. So I'm a Met fan and great.
Actually, Michael Jordan and the Mets, of course, tonight trouble against Atlanta forever. And so we will be a little concerned. We're going to a moment. Saturday, that's going to turn back time. It's a good one. Something different. It's the 1950 All-Star game. This one was also in Comiskey Park. Same toss, and they went back there for the first time in 17 years. Obviously, 30 days they started. They honored the 33 All-Stars.
Yeah, I think it was the implement so so the tractor could pull them.
In 1933, he was still managing the A's in 1950. If you can imagine that. And that's the All-Star game in the daytime.
Yay, Mateo.
47,000
Hey, Mateo.
Here's some highlights of this game. Believe it or not, there's a ball out the left field. I think that's about time to hit. And Ted Williams crashes into the lower left, and he broke his elbow when he did that. And then later on, of course, you're going to see a run score on a base hit. Williams missed the whole second half of the year, which in September they were seeing in the hospital. He had hurt his other left elbow after the 46 season in the World Series, which partially explained his bad World Series against St. Louis. And then he broke his elbow making that catch against the NL team in 1950. Meanwhile, Red Shandy's got up there.
Playing around with that new corn dryer, Mateo. It's pretty neat. Oh, I love this 4X map.
Oh, man.
So he was managing in 87, didn't manage this game. The worst kids at 50 was won the NL pennant. But Shandy took the 114 and he ended the game. So there you have it for the...
It's 84 degrees already here.
Tuesday at Dodger Stadium. Good job today by William Bob. With it on tomorrow. We never know what other shows are reunion. Tigers and Royals play a weird doubleheader on Monday in Kansas City. And Bill Barrett doing his first game. We discussed that bringing out consecutive games.
Oh, I love it. I'll show you a little bit, Mateo.
Get ready.
Okay.
Oh yes, he has it. Yep, he has it on his Xbox. He's on it right now. It's working. You got it working? You're drying corn now?
Not very much. I'm ready to get in here. I will now fill this trailer up.
I did that 3 times.
I found my corn picker don't fill it up fast enough. You fill this trailer up 3 times and dump it in there?
300,000 liters corn each time. I'll shoot. When he gets down at the end down here, Mateo will show you the corn dryer.
is a beast.
Oh, that's Ford?
Oh, you use the Ford?
Yeah, the Ford's plowing the field.
What?
What?
Why?
Well, why? Because it need plowed. Mighty power.
Mighty power.
He's telling everyone don't believe everything. Aaron Rodgers has won 2 straight NFL MVPs. So
now you get rid of the money.
Skeptical of the Packers legend matters most. Speaking of NFL MVPs, the last one not named Rodgers was Lamar Jackson. He's still among the elite QBs in the NFL, right? Surprised with some experts.
Here's a corn dryer, Mateo.
Welcome to this Just in a Fast Hour around the world of sports. I'm Dave Jacoby in for Max Kellerman, and today we start for Kevin Keegan. What of the course review? Could we see a return of Kevin Durant to the Bay? KD won
Got
2 chips.
392,000 liters of corn in there. 49,000 liters of propane and 10,000 liters of dried corn.
Here's what Warriors owner Joe Lacob said about the potential.
Yeah. What?
How that trailer dump?
Yeah, it's a scissor trailer. I like that trailer, Mateo. 300,000 liters.
We have to weigh the financial obligations in both scenarios. But we will do all that and make the decision to deal with next.
Turn signals?
The rumor mill and all that stuff is part of the nature of the NBA and league. Take it for what it is. We know how quickly things can change. Like where we're at. I like where we are at as well because I'm with 2 of the best. We have and our NBA insider Brian Windhorst. Minnie, we start with you. What's the most important thing that you took away from what you heard from David?
Yeah, I looked and read that, this very closely, David, and I never heard the word no in there.
Does the corn
And I will tell you before I even do this.
I'm gonna wait till it gets all my corn done.
How do you say unlikely? Because you got that issue with
drying it?
Yeah, it's drying it. I got 300,000 liters of corn in there.
Last year, the Ben Simmons asked for a trade on a trip. Joe Lacob was on the same podcast with him conference. We had a lot of
I love that truck.
What about Ben Simmons?
I haven't tried that yet.
That's great for this little farm. Move around.
Show you. I got this too, Mateo.
He didn't say the name. He said, I can't say anything. But then he didn't say no. So,
I got this little truck.
I'm going to wholeheartedly tell you this is barreling down the tracks. I can give you a bunch of different reasons beyond what I just said as to why it won't happen, but I ain't closing that door.
I like that little food truck.
There is a crack there, and a lot of things got to happen, and it's not something that would probably be the first choice of either party, but I think it would, let me just say, initially, I ruled this out.
You can paint that chrome down below.
To report on this and talk to people, I've now been convinced I should not shut the door.
Interesting. The door is open. Hurt. What does it tell you? Because we all know how much criticism Durant faced when he first joined the Warriors. But returning to the Warriors and winning more titles with this group hurt or help his legacy?
Oh, it would kill this legacy. Look, this can't happen for both parties. KD cannot return to the Golden State Warriors. I don't give a damn what happens. And I know they have
there's one.
More when you think about their talent to make this work for the Warriors. But if I'm the Warriors, I'm not giving up my young core that I have. The Warriors have something unique. All right, when you look at this Warrior team, they're set up for success for the next 10, plus years. They're the only team, in my opinion, that has the mixture of veterans and young stars that are capable of taking over the franchise. You saw what Kaminga did in spurts last year. We saw what Moses Moody did in his minutes. We know James Wiseman is skilled. He had a great outing yesterday. This relationship between the Golden State Warriors and Kevin Durant.
Watch how this is. Yeah, I'm going to go pick it up. Watch how this jumps, Mateo.
He did solo. However, Kevin Durant hasn't found that kind of success when he was solo with the Nets. Now, you mentioned something interesting about the Warriors is they don't have like this traditional championship window or maybe a handful of years where the older players get out. We don't have a young crop. They've got this young players that you mentioned. Moses Moody, got it right that time. And they've got Wiseman, they've got Kaminga, they've got new players coming in. Do you think that there's potential for them to sort of like risk that to bring in KD? No, I don't. You know why? Because I think what Steph Curry showed this year that he's capable of actually leading this team all the way through and winning the Finals MVP. I think there was speculations that the Warriors front office had doubt in Steph Curry. That's why they went back to Kevin Durant.
Hey, Luca. How you doing, buddy?
In those times when he was in peak. But now, Steph Curry is on a whole nother thing, okay? And I'm not giving up what I got in these youngsters, like Jordan Poole, where I can hand, if I'm the Golden State Warriors, when Klay Thompson and Draymond Green and Steph decide to hand over the keys to the car to those youngsters growing up in that culture, and then they pick up from there, that's everything that you need in the organization.
She barked just now. Ronnie gave her a hot dog.
And I understand it's hard to best player basketball.
What do you say? What do you say? Me? What? What? There, bark.
Told you, she barked.
Did you bark?
Explain to our audience exactly what the implications of the DeAndre Ayton deal would be and who would potentially give it to him.
Oh, there it is.
Restricted free agency limbo here for a couple of weeks as things develop around us.
Oh man, that thing got lights everywhere. I got flashers in the grill. Strobes.
Yeah, just like the other man, bro.
There you go, Mateo. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the door opens.
The garbage door opens.
They could sign him
Shaving.
as early as today. And then he would be unable to be traded. The Suns have the option to match that offer whether he was a Pacer or a Sun in the end of the game. He couldn't be traded until January 15th.
Look at that, Mateo.
We know what the Suns and the Nets are scoring. Suns, what they're offering or what they have offered to Durant, obviously isn't what the Nets are looking for because he hasn't been traded. And I'm not sure there's a lot of interest.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to buy me a cultivator and make that thing go backwards.
Someone you could trade to get other assets. Once that offer sheet gets signed, if that's the route that they go, then he can't be, there's no other thing to get and he can't even be sent anywhere. One thing I will point out, historically, the owner of the Indiana Pacers, Herb Simon, he is old school. He does not like offer sheets because he doesn't feel that it's fair to his partner, which is the other owner. So in the past, when they have come after restricted free agents, including Malcolm Brogdon, they have looked to do sign and trade. So the question I have is, will we see an offer sheet with the Pacers for Ayton today, or will we see a sign and trade in the next week?
Wendy always giving us the latest. Appreciate that. Kirk, now it's time for you and I to play the game called What's the Score? We went from the finals to the draft, straight into Summer League, and we had some great dunks. I'm going to tell you 3 dunks from Summer League, and I want you to grade them 0 to 10. And we start with Davon Sharp of the Nets. Mr. Kirk, what's your score?
Yeah, it's going to...
I'm going with a 10. Outside of the choice circle on somebody, I think you got to give me a 10 on that one. There's no way I'm having time to make that. That is a 10 right there. Off the bounce, out of the pick and roll, short just over the top, and one. Amar Sailor of the Cavs. What about this putback? I give it like a 7. Oh, I give it a 7. That ain't really. I love it. You said 6 in the meeting, and now you're saying 7 here. Like, I think it's probably more of a 6, but this is the one where I feel problem with you on. This is Isaiah.
Oh, I see shit. I like that. You seen the turn signals on that truck? Showing basketball.
Well, one thing about it is that I never share what I'm really feeling in the meeting. I learned that. Never do the show in the meeting, Kurt. Never do the show in the meeting. Thank you so much for doing the show with me. We'll be back later. Right now, we're going to turn our attention to the NFL. Our and college. Jeremy Fowler polling more than 50 NFL coaches, execs, and players on the league's best quarterbacks. Buffalo's Josh Allen cracked the top 3 just ahead of Tom Brady. Allen's Bills are the favorites to win the Super Bowl this season. Patrick Mahomes, not number 1, he landed at number 2. The 2018 NFL MVP lost Tyreek Hill this offseason, but no one around the league seems to be worried. Mahomes held back-to-back years in the top spot. Who's the new number 1? That man, Aaron Rodgers, fresh off his 4th career MVP award, the only player more career MVPs. Rodgers with 5. We now have this. An anonymous NFC coach said this about the number 1 in the poll, Aaron Rodgers. Late with pressure.
Yeah, the update to do it, then that's going to make the front driver make you slow. He just wanted to get it out.
It's a critical moment. He's really trying to win. Oh, I love it so much. This anonymous NFC is throwing some shots at Aaron Rodgers. And now we are joined by the gentleman who put together this poll. It is Jeremy Fowler and also Coach Aaron Rodgers. The program. Starting with you, Nico, what is your reaction to that anonymous NFC coach's criticism of Rodgers?
He's my biggest fan. I mean, listen, he's trying to win. I think that that's kind of ridiculous that he doesn't take risks and try to win. Yes, he's trying to win. It wasn't his fault that the head coach took him off the field and tried to kick a field goal when they probably should have stayed on the field and went for it. So again, I think at the end of the day, there's a lot of other coaches talking about Aaron Rodgers not really wanting to go for it. I mean, come on, I think Aaron Rodgers probably wants to win more than anybody. That's why he's doing it this late in his career. He wants to get back to the Super Bowl.
Thank you so much for that analysis. Again, Aaron Rodgers is trying to win football games. Appreciate that. Now we have Jeremy Fowler here. Now at the top spot, Rodgers.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
A turn signal.
Yeah, they go like a Mustang or a Thunderbird in the 60s.
Yeah. That's neat. The front's a regular, that's the back here.
They go, drink, just, yeah, I like it. That's cool mod, man.
Well, I did that 3 times.
That sounds good, Luca. Yum, yum.
I got another corn in there now. I did that 3 times.
Oh, you'd go up to it right by the cell where you dump it, and it tells you how much, what it's doing. Go up to that grate. As soon as you get close to it, it tells you how much you have and how much propane's in there.
Do you think that he will end the season as considered?
My girl floor.
No. Mom got a Butterfinger blast. I'm going to get me some soup.
Josh Allen is going to end the season as the NFL MVP. That's my thing.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. This is arguably the most exciting player in the NFL, but is Lamar Jackson top 10
is why a second act of those two might not leave.
You got stuck on the fence.
2022 top. Anyway, let's get places. USAA, we can call too exclusive, but we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all honorably served. No matter the rank, or any bird. Marine just out of boot camp, petty officer for 73. Even his kids, USAA is made for all who honorably serve, and their eligible family members. We're still exclusive, absolutely. And that's exactly what we should do. Every day, oh, it's that range. Oh, it's got ranch on it. Two of those things for just $6. All these, we have a beast.
The redesigned Corona Sling, named after yours truly. Sling is one of my old nicknames. You better ask somebody. You might as well call them Slim Kids. You guys do it.
Everyone is looking for a home. I believe you can only be found within. You don't need a role model to believe.
Verizon just gave us all a brand new iPhone 13.
We've been customers for years. We got iPhone 13s too. We switched 2 minutes ago, literally right before this.
Now everyone can get a new iPhone 13 on us on America's most reliable 5G network. For every customer, current, new, everyone, to show the love.
I would have the never go against the family. 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 Never go against the family.
We call these poop trucks in the U.S., Mateo.
It's time to go home. I say,
That made you go places
not
fast.
yet. Believe. Who do you take it for?
A Whopper for her, for him, and everybody? With creamy avocado spread, crispy bacon, seasoned tortilla strips, and spicy sauce. The Southwest Bacon Whopper makes any moment Whopper work. The Southwest Bacon Whopper, only at Burger King.
Our life as a family revolves around football. Being a football kid, I believe, is just being a leader.
And as parents, we have to look at our children and say, okay, we can see what's in you. And it's our job to help bring that out.
My daughter joined this team and she didn't know anyone. And there are many little families.
You can see the things you play on the field. It's a beautiful thing.
This pepper is accepted at 99% of places in the U.S.
Brother didn't have a front hitch.
What?
This truck. I know, I'm surprised. Usually man trucks have front hitches.
Your job is to get headline. I wasn't going to get it. I approached him and said, "Can we do it?" And he said, "Oh, man, kind of. One thing with me, I'm very loyalty one way to stupidity. Nobody hated in plain sight like television."
Hey, Nuclear.
This Justin is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go.
How you doing today, Nuclear?
Lamar Jackson has accomplished a lot already.
He always put, yeah, I know. I always time him out too because he can't spell my name right.
NFL training camp starting in late July.
He never spelled my last name right. I always time him out. I time him like 4 times in a row. I don't like him. He can't pronounce my name.
This
He knows my name. So every time he spells it wrong, I time him out.
Photo and Twitter header to a picture of a gold grill engraved with the phrase, "I need dollar sign." In the middle of the Ravens face, so thought perhaps those two were related.
Yeah, I know it's rude. He knows how to say my name.
They just take anything that's posted on social media and just throw it up. Try to think for you. I don't take it too seriously. They make it seem like I'm talking to the Ravens when I'm not. Our contract discussion is going on already. But it ain't about that. I'm not putting my business life on social media. I won't do that. I will put my
Oh, yeah? How much crabbing did you do? Nuclear? Yeah, he spelled both our names wrong.
Interesting. Just happened to pull up a picture of a girl that says, "I need money," while he's in the middle of negotiating with his employer. Nikovich, what do you think about the grill messaging?
I mean, maybe it's a subtle, hey, I need some money, I need to get paid, but guess what? I want money too. Everyone wants to get paid. Everyone wants money. So I get, okay, he's got the grill, he's got the money.
He has a corn dryer, Nuclear.
So again, I think he's being patient. He has watched this quarterback market slowly just go up and up and up and up. I mean, it just keeps increasing. So he's sitting back relaxed, like, yeah,
600. I got 687,000 liters of corn in there.
If I'm working for him, so listen, don't get on that football field until you are paid. Because the risk is high. With the way he plays and the injury aspect of things, I would want to see him get paid before he plays this year. And so we'll see what happens.
Jeremy, Rob said it's going to happen. So what is the latest in negotiations with Jacksonville?
When I talked to the Cavs as well, I thought the Ravens source said we're going to chip away at it, but we're not panicking. Lamar Jackson's not panicking. It's a slow part of the season when executives and players take a lot of vacation and summer camp. So it's going to heat up closer to training camp. The Ravens again
Checkers tested at 5 hours yesterday and confirmed after they say safe and food.
Go well. So this is a process that both have to sort out. Where Lamar, I'm told, has a lot of resolve. He's going to be more patient, starting to very patient. He's going to wait this out for the right deal to measure for his skill set as a former MVP.
So Rob, you mentioned patience. Jeremy mentions patience. If I'm a Ravens fan, maybe I'm not that patient. What are your concern levels if you're a Ravens fan and you're starting to do does not have to do?
Well, I mean, you know he's going to report. You know he's going to be there for training camp. He's going to play the season out because I don't think at this point he's going to say, "Listen, I'm not reporting. I'm not going to play unless I get paid." I think in this aspect, he's ready to and willing to go play. But listen, I know the consequences, and I've seen guys that say, "Okay, I'm going to go play for a contract." Sometimes it works out. Sometimes they go out and they play great, and they get paid. Now, on the flip side of it, I've seen guys, unfortunately, they go out there, they get banged up, they get dinged up, then you got to come back next year and prove it again. So I would think that you would want to go get a deal, considering an average quarterback makes what, 40, 50 million a year now? So that's a big chunk of change to pass up instead of going out there and risking that.
Lamar Jackson.
Hey, DJ.
Quarterback, but where exactly does he stack up?
I told you he's going to.
Here by executives and players and coaches, and he I don't see him there. I don't see it. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. He falls outside of the top.
Me neither. I'm not. I'm in Kansas. We don't have lobster. I'm not by the ocean.
Our lobster's at the store.
Nothing. I'm farming.
With Jack, I think one of the concerns that was expressed to me were there's plenty of little aggressive in the past. Some of this last year, his PDRA was right around 50, which is much lower than his previous 2 years. Style of play, the offensive are doing a lot of favors, run first, not pass first, and the durability is just showed up a little bit last year. So that's being nitpicky for a tremendous player. He's 37 as well. He's such a good Lamar Jackson. I don't know. he lost, but he's 37-12 starter. So all these things that I'm talking about, the Ravens are literally he is their whole system. With the Ravens,
I didn't time who out. I didn't time nobody out. I'm playing my game. I'm talking about CFL timing him out because he spelled my name wrong.
Spelled my name wrong too after I get on his fucking ass.
So I timed him out like 5 times in Chad's stream yesterday.
Yes, I think that he is the top 10 quarterback. Listen,
I didn't know I did.
He gets his team to a Super Bowl, and now he's on the list. So again, I think that this year is depending on its own, depending on the health of your team. So last year, the Ravens, they have a lot of defense, offense, running backs. They lost a lot of guys. So this year, hopefully, they don't have to deal with that. Lamar is at his best at the running back. So he can have that triple threat. So if they get the running game going, and then he does the RPO, run pass option, and then he pulls it out, pulls deep down the field, I think that's his best style of play. So I think he'll get on the list after this season. 6 years ago, LeBron James had to rebut an NBA title to win. Why the Lakers may need a lot more than just this win to do it. They want to talk about champions. The Warriors hold the crown now.
Something fishy going on Steve's eyes.
I'm not telling no lies. I'm farming.
Alright, buddy, have a good day. Catch you on the stream.
Thank you, Luca. You have a good day too, buddy. I'll see you there.
Bye, Luca.
I'm not acting weird. I'm farming.
Go ahead. I'm going to be talking. 5-year-old
I'm still subscribed to you. I seen you come on today.
Let's just enjoy the stream. Thumbs up.
Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. What gives you energy?
recognize the signs of autism, the sooner you can make a lifelong difference for your child. Start by answering a few simple questions at screenforautism.org. When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to learn free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Just beautiful to ride and see that New York City. Brought to you by Jinx. This just in. Exchange. 26 years ago today, the Lakers made a trade with the Hornets for a young high school prospect by the name of Kobe Bryant. Who do you think won this one, Bert? Think the Lakers made out okay?
Absolutely.
Nice relaxing day today.
Can you imagine a world in which he plays his career in
Smiling face with sunglasses potato.
I can't even, I don't want to imagine. You know why? People don't realize this. Playing in LA and doing what Kobe did in his career on the basketball court with all the distractions is beyond impressive, Jacoby. Real talk.
While KD is still all the headlines, his teammate, for now, Kyrie Irving is in the news because of rumors that the Lakers will be interested in bringing Kyrie to LA for the reunion. But new Laker coach Darvin Ham is apparently good with the team in the past. We love everyone on our roster, and until you're not on our roster, you're ours, and we're going to try to get better with the group that we have. That's just the bottom line of it. I don't know a player that's come through this league in my 26 years that hasn't had their name of the trade rumor a time or two. But here's what it is. It's the nature of the beast of our business. Well,
yeah, the corn dryer and the 300,000 liter trailer
And the little man truck.
and the little man truck I'm using.
Down at this.
Here's the corn dryer come out today.
As it stands right now, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James, they return. They will be combined making $129.5 million, which is the most of any team.
Yeah, and you put the propane in here. Use David's 82 square big.
I have a question for you.
And the propane tanks right here.
James both in the building at the same time, but what is LeBron James?
You had to fill that up.
With all of these trade rumors.
Put it in here, they come over and dump it in this.
So LeBron absolutely wants the Lakers to improve their roster. I think that's natural. You wouldn't be surprised in anybody saying that. LeBron is interested.
Of course, put the corn in there and turn the dryer on, and
It's not that he has an undying desire to play with him again.
Lonnie said when he's going to update it so it throws dust in the air next. He's going to make sure it has dust coming out of it when it's drying, and an update.
He knows.
Yeah, he just wanted to get it out.
He certainly wants
the console could have the corn dryer.
He is not banging on the door. He just wants the Lakers to have the best chance to win as possible. So I think the Lakers are aware of that. They were aware.
You got 684,000 liters of corn in there, and the propane I have 49,000 liters of propane and 18,000 liters of corn. Yes, it does.
The Lakers have not done a significant trade between now and August 4th. That might be a factor. What LeBron thinks about, I can't really be sure.
Oh, I love
yes.
The part of the summer when we start discussing LeBron James' relationship.
I'll put some corn in here and sell it.
Westbrook has been
dried corn.
To deal with the Nets. How does he deal with that psychologically? With Darvin Ham saying these other teams on the roster we need to fit it in, but it seems like it's being rumored to be moved.
We got to realize this, right? Russell Westbrook is a former.
I don't got very much, but I'll show you. It says dried corn on it.
It's the top 30 greatest player of all time. Russell Westbrook is also a very powerful individual. And although he may not come out and say it publicly, I know Russell Westbrook. He's emotional. This is bothering him.
See? Nuke, it says dried corn.
The Lakers are looking to search privately to get Kyrie Irving and trade Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, the feelings is mutual. He's out there as well trying to get out in LA. Why would you want to stay somewhere that you're not wanted? And I don't blame Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is not going to change his game for anybody. Russell Westbrook is a guy that needs the ball in his hands to be successful.
That's
He's
also
not a guy that's going to be able to change his leg
Cowboy
to
face.
play off the ball. And it's not a knock on Russ. All it is that he just don't fit alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. That's all it is.
Wendy, when Darvin Ham had the press conference, he was talking about how he was going to run with this team. This is going to be the big three. I was convinced that they were going to try to give it a go. However, Parker said it was mutual that they both would want to make this work, not with each other. Has Russell Westbrook already played his last game as a Laker?
Not necessarily. I think Russell Westbrook is going to give it a try. Darvin Ham is going to give it a try. Do we honestly think that it's going to work? No. I mean, one of the things that Darvin Ham talked about in his discussion yesterday on NBA TV was that he wants Russell Westbrook to be a screen setter. Why had our best Russell Westbrook played 78 games last year? You want to guess how many screens he set in 78 games? He set 57 screens. Now look, that didn't because the offense didn't call for it. I'm not saying he won't set a screen. He said he wants him to be a corner three-point shooter. Well, he was at 29%. Now, he did shoot okay in the corner. He's at 45%. And I'll bet Russ is
Going good, DJ.
I'll bet he's in the gym working on those corner threes. But just because two sides want it to work doesn't mean that it will. But I do think that there is good faith between Darvin Ham and Russell Westbrook right now. Whether that means that he's going to be a Laker, that's a different conversation.
Well, what did that make on?
So you're telling me that Darvin Ham basically wants Russell Westbrook to be a smaller PJ Tucker? This is right? It's not happening. It's not happening. It's just not going to happen. Dude.
Well, so we're talking about an update on the Lakers. Oh, wait, did we almost get one? Did we almost get one? Did we almost get one? I always say what Ronnie said is correct, and he's incorrect, and he tells the producer something else that he says in the show later on. Look out for the other team in Los Angeles. Now the Lakers, of course, are talking about the Clippers. Oh, all stars with that. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and now John Wall has signed to a 2-year deal last week. The Clippers are expected to contend for a championship, and Wall says he's thrilled to be joining this loaded roster.
I have to be Batman every night. That's the ultimate goal for me. Like, at this point in my career, I don't want to have to be the Batman every night and try to win on our team that we have. I think anybody can be Batman. Me, I'm happy because I don't have the best player guard me every night like I had my whole.
No, not today. I don't think they did.
What?
Honeybee headers.
No.
I didn't see him come out today.
Extended Zubac and they brought back Robert Covington, while also having John Wall. They already have a deep roster. They returned
Release for stuff.
Of course.
Unless they released it after all the other stuff come out.
They will test the Warriors, however.
Lonnie, hey Graham.
What are the 5 teams that the Warriors should be most concerned about this season?
No, they didn't come out.
Were you ready for this? Taking that you just got to talk about.
No, they didn't come out.
We got Clippers. We got the Milwaukee Bucks. Who made some good acquisitions, some good moves for us in free agency. Celtics, Joe will pick up by Malcolm Brogdon, get Malcolm Brogdon. For instance, John Morant, they still working up their chip, and the Philadelphia 76ers.
That would be using if they came out.
James Harden take the best money. We still got Joel Embiid down there. He's on my top.
They didn't come out today.
So far.
They didn't come out today.
I just got done saying, I always say, you're wrong on this one. Because I want to see the magic. Look at Dr. Sending, adding a big Christian Wood, I think it's going to really help. I want to see the Suns up there. I'm not just going to add to the pool. I would actually take off the Sixers and Grizzlies, the last 2 you had listed. Why is Luka not a threat to the Warriors?
I didn't say Luka wasn't, but the last time I checked, Kobe, this is a team sport. And the last time I checked, the Dallas Mavericks just basically lost their second best player to the New York Knicks and Jalen Brunson. I'm not taking anything away from Christian Woods, but I haven't seen.
All right, yeah, good day, DJ.
Meaning winning basketball. I need to see him in a winning environment. I need to see him be efficient when he's going 10 to 15 from the field, when he's able to be versatile and move to the 5 position at times, and be a guy that's picking and rolling and diving to the basket. I've never counted Luka out. This is not an individual sport, Jacoby. This is a team sport.
It's okay for them.
One of the best teams all season long.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use a 60-footer.
The Phoenix Suns. Let's just forget about what happened at the end of the season with the Mavericks. They had the best regular season record. They got a deep team. They, to me, would be a bigger threat to the Warriors than the Wizards in second season.
Well, let me tell you why I disagree. One, they took JaVale McGee from the ring and lost him already in free agency. They're on the verge of losing DeAndre Ayton. So now I'm looking at the sixth position, and what do they have? Bismack Biyombo? No, not only he played well in the role that we had last season, but you lose JaVale McGee and DeAndre Ayton in the Western Conference when you have to go against a team that has, like the Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Towns, and Jokic, and Anthony Davis, Zion Williamson, and those guys.
Just walk up there and tell you how much you have in there.
929,000 liters.
How much dry corn do you have?
10,000. And propane, I got 49,000.
Yep.
It's running.
Mm-hmm. It's running.
I got 929,000 liters of corn in there.
And, of course,
that's neat. I can't wait for the update so it goes get undusted. At least we got a core dryer that works. Yep, everything's working.
Well, you can put oats in there.
Oh.
Everybody there should put oats in there.
Oh, man.
I'm putting oats in there.
Something make them feel like they belong.
I'm going to sell my oats.
Always inspiration.
I have 81% of that trailer full of oats.
Yeah, I only got 1% corn in there.
I had 270,000 liters of oats.
If they see me on the downhill, say I know. To advance safety at the access opportunity since
I'm going to let all my corn dry.
I'm a fancy exercise bike dude, and I've gone from 0 to obsessed in like 3 days.
You get more money for dried corn.
After riding 12 miles.
Yeah, you get more money for dried because it's dried and cleaned.
Yep.
And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you could be working out a way to pay for this yourself.
$826,242 worth of oats and 15,486 liters of environmental score.
I love that little truck. It's fat.
Covered the core, keeping you so cool all night long. For a limited time, save $500 on all Breeze mattresses. Ignore Chris this summer. Learn more at perfectly.com.
$6 every day. Oh, it's got range. Oh, it's got ranch. Two of those things for just $6. Rehab the meats.
What are you doing there? Just living in fire like that. Okay, go on. Walk off in the calendar. You know what it is.
this plans are
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
The Derby. For the first time in Hollywood. Monday, July 18th on ESPN.
You're smart and subtle. There's a moment this pure demands a lotion this pure. New Gold Bond Pure Moisture Lotion. 24-hour hydration. No parabens, dyes, or fragrances. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Girl, come on, face me. I'm not certain. Allegra won't make me drowsy.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Allergen. So take Allegra for more allergies and things for you. And for kids, try allergist recommended non-drowsy children's Allegra.
Passion here. When I'm not on stage, I'm exploring
Nothing
my
wrong with
connection
this
to
color,
the
this
supernatural.
map.
And I'm bringing along my friends for a long, terrifying trip.
Cheryl said he can't play that one map, but he can play 4 times map just fun.
That's done.
This just in, the swing, Tony Romo. They have no Super Bowl titles, but he is racking up the titles at the golf course. Romo won the American Century Championship for not the first time, not the second time, for the 3rd time. Nico, are you impressed with this man's work on the links?
Yeah, very impressive. He must have a lot of time to practice the swing, to work on the irons, because that's really a tough spot in my game. I'm also a three-putt guy, so I don't think I'm winning any tournaments. But Romo, hats off to you, Romo. You're a pretty good golfer.
Well over a year removed from a fractured ankle and a long rehab, Dak Prescott was able to focus on more than just an healthy this offseason. And if you listen to what Dak is saying ahead of the season, the NFC elite might be looking over.
Let's see. They go down Kubota. I updated that. One of the
Mine didn't come up on the. Mine precision farming was even on my thing. My phone, all it was precision farming update.
the mower. They made it so the mowers. See, the mower now has 200 horsepower. They update. He lowered the horsepower rating on the mowers.
10 ahead of quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray. So we bring back Jeremy Fowler and, of course, Rob Nikovich just chimed in on his golf game. Nikovich, how much pressure is there on Dak Prescott to win a Super Bowl this season for the Cowboys?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
Update.
I mean, I'm sure Jerry Jones didn't pay him the contract that he has to just hope that he wins one playoff game. So we understand the pressure to play in Dallas. Back in the day when they were winning multiple Super Bowls, they haven't been there in a long, long time. So I think Jerry Jones is chomping at the bit to have a team. He has a talented team, but to have the quarterback especially to get them back into a Super Bowl. So yeah, I think the pressure's on Dak. He's got to win. He's got to win now.
We hear this a lot in sports media. Heading into training camp, someone's in the best shape they've ever been in. This is going to be the year. Hope springs eternal in the middle of the summer. But what are you hearing about how Dak Prescott looks right now?
The difference with Dak in that regard is that he's finally healthy, and that's sort of a relief around the Cowboys building permeating. I talked to John Beck, former NFL quarterback, who trains Prescott and promotes, and he also worked extensively with Prescott. He said, we don't have to go through any sort of rainbow process this year where he's trying to learn how to reestablish himself off play action and going slowly. Like, he can just train like himself and be liberated. So they've seen the difference there in building. He can focus on his leadership. So he's past all the limitations that he's had for the better part of the last 2 years. He was relieved by that. And they believe that they're well positioned to win the NFL.
Makes a lot of sense. Rob, Dak Prescott right now, in the poll for the executive coaching players, is at number 10. After he puts in this season of work, do you expect him to rise or fall from that when we reconvene for next season?
I think he's going to rise. I don't see him falling off a cliff here and not being similar to what he was last year. Last year, coming off that injury, week 1 against Tampa, he looked lights out. He looked really good. And I also think there were some issues within the team. We saw the time management issues, the coaching issues. I think that this year especially, maybe another year of an offseason where he's not focused on rehab and injury, but actually focused on himself. I think he might climb the ladder, climb up this list a little bit by the end of the season.
This is my favorite part of the show. I love this segment. It's time for Captain Obvious. I love Captain Obvious so much. Look at the graphic. Look at the captain. This is where I ask Captain Obvious questions to get into the obvious answer. The first one is this. Which quarterback needs to win the Super Bowl the most this season?
I think that's Aaron Rodgers. Listen, we've been talking about Aaron Rodgers. He's been an MVP 1, 2, 3, he'll count about 4 games, but he only has 1 ring. I think when you look at him compared to the other greats, they've had multiple, he needs to get multiple. And continue on this pursuit of not losing these games against the 49ers, which are haunting him. He's got to win those games.
Next, Captain Obvious. Which QB will take the biggest leap forward this year?
I think it's the 49ers, Trey Lance. I really think that he's going to take a big step forward. You can hear all the reports coming out of the 49ers camp. He's been impressive. He's a leader. He's a big guy. He's physical. He can run around. He can scramble. He can do all those things that you see in a modern 2022 quarterback. Get outside the pocket, one people, and he can throw down the field. I think he has a big season.
I love these Captain Obvious. My final question is, which quarterback has the best point next?
I think it's Josh Allen. I think you look at Buffalo, what they have offensively, they're impressive. And last year was a great year. Diggs is only more confident. You see the videos of him doing all the no-look catch drills. I think Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are going to put up historic numbers this season.
No-look catch drills. Coming up, we all know John Moran is great. He seems to know, too, what he said about Michael Jordan.
You think John should let more 4 times? You think they'll let 4 times maps come to console after this map went through and everybody's working good? It's working good for everybody.
This will be one of the biggest trades in NFL history.
The NFL schedule is here.
It's a rematch. As we talk about over and over, this is where it all starts.
How old is your boy, Nuclear?
Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. What gives you energy?
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose like the right, because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
Take a little nap before class on.
What time's class?
6, but I want to take a little nap before that.
When May says it's time to go home,
Oh.
not yet. Believe. Who do you take it for?
Discover intuitive technology at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Try Taco Bell's new $2 cheesy double beef burritos.
I can't leave and come back now. Okay.
Committed to helping yourself worth exploring. Feel the rush of performance at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Oh, it's a cat guy. It's always a cat guy. People turn to him.
It's easy. Fuck them up.
It's like what they want you to think. Yeah.
Verizon just gave us all a brand new iPhone 13.
We've been customers for years. We got iPhone 13s too. Switched 2 minutes ago, literally right before this. Now everyone can get a new iPhone 13 on us, on America's most reliable 5G network. For every customer, current, new, everyone, to show the love.
Peace of mind. Such a big, beautiful idea. And for us at Booking.com, this means free cancellation on most bookings. It's a bit functional. We're glad to be functional, so you...
Some banks give you credit card rewards, but maybe you don't used to use them. With Discover, you can use your rewards for cash at any amount, anytime.
When safe drivers say...
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with the USAA Safe Pilot.
But what doesn't look like it? We can't come from anywhere. But we can.
Smiley face with sunglasses features technological dream. Thank you very much.
Hi, Eric. How you doing today, buddy?
What is happening tonight in Vegas? Hopefully it won't stay in Vegas. It's Paolo versus Chet. All of that and more on NBA Day. That's next at the top of the hour.
This just in. Portland. Damian Lillard signed a 2-year, $122 million extension over the weekend and said he's proud to welcome the trend of superstars switching teams. That is perfect. What do you think about Lillard's loyalty to Lillard?
You know what? I like it and I hate it. The reason I like it is because I want all players to get as much money as possible. But I will say this. Damian Lillard has to stay in Portland because he done talked about it so much about being loyal that if he do leave, he's going to look like the hypocrite. So he has to stay.
This just in. Sultan, in a recent interview with Bleacher Report, John Morant was asked how he would do in a 1-1 game against Michael Jordan, and he said the following quote. If you put Michael Jordan in today's game, he's just another superstar. You have me, Steph Curry, with touches, with Lillard, for young, and they got such a foundation, Durant. You got such a good goal for 500. It's not just about one superstar and a bunch of average guys. What do you think about John Morant saying that Michael Jordan in today's league would be just another superstar?
Thank you, Biggie.
At the same time. Listen, I don't know if he has heard the stories about Michael Jordan and playing against Jordan 101. But that's not the chimney you want to run up on. And here's the thing. This younger generation, including myself, has been a tad bit disrespectful when it comes down to
I don't know what that is.
Arguably the greatest player.
It's 84 degrees here today.
We're talking about Michael Jordan. We're talking about the guy who is like Disney World to the NBA. See, Magic, Larry, Isaiah Thomas, they was like the circus. Michael Jordan was like Disney World. Everybody wanted to be like Mike. I think John Morant was tripping.
I understand what he's trying to do. Like, he's trying to say there is no man that you can put in front of me that I'm not going to be confident playing one-on-one basketball against. I understand what he's trying to say, but Michael Jordan being just another superstar, he was not just another superstar on the Dream Team. When you look at the NBA 75 celebration, he was not just another superstar amongst the other 74 greatest players of all time. And I understand how Ja feels that there are so many superstars. And he is rightfully among those superstars in the game now. When we start talking globally about all time, when we start using the name Michael Jordan, perhaps in this one instance, we can show a little humility to Mr. Durant. So he tells me he'll regret saying this. So he tells me that Michael Jordan's going to bring it up to him next time he sees him. What do you think so far?
Yeah, he might play a little one-on-one.
Yep. NBA Today is next. We will be back tomorrow and every day on this channel just in at 2 p.m. If they let me come back. They might not.
This is NBA Today, hosted by Malika Andrews, live from Los Angeles.
Welcome to NBA Today. I'm Malika Andrews. I just got back from Vegas, and it feels like the whole league.
Because they only give birth to the one man that can stop them. What? The future wants you dead for the same reason it wanted me dead.
I'm nothing. I'm nobody.
Yeah, you're not the threat.
¡Hola! ¡Mi niña hermosa! ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué haces aquí?
All right, guys. Thanks for showing up. It's 2 o'clock. Thanks everybody for showing up. Big E, DJ, Mateo, Luca, Graham.
Do something real, baby.
Harley, Wild Style. Everybody have a good afternoon, and I'll see you in Bruce's stream in about an hour. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Appreciate it.
Great stream, Ronnie. Thumbs up, catch you all later, wave in hand.
Thank you, Biggie. You too. You have a good afternoon.